The internet is on fire. A single Instagram story from the CEO of Tag Heuer, Frederic Arnault, has fans convinced that there's more going on than meets the eye. Was it a coincidence, or a quiet confession meant only for one person? Lisa, everything connects, somehow. That's all the caption said, but for millions of blinks around the world, it was enough to send them spiraling into detective mode. Days earlier, Lisa had been spotted leaving Paris, her last known location? A private dinner with mutual friends of the Arnault family. And now, a sunset photo from Frederic with a glass of champagne, a cryptic caption, and a timestamp that fans say can't be ignored. He posted it at exactly 11:27 p.m., and that number set off alarm bells. November 27th. The same date as Lisa's debut performance at Crazy Horse Paris last year. The moment her global transformation began, and that glass of champagne? Zoomed in by fans, the reflection on its curve seemed to show a silhouette, blonde hair, tied back. The same style Lisa wore during her La Lisa era. Coincidence, or connection? Fans began digging. Patterns started to emerge. The same words, "everything connects," were used by Frederic in a 2022 interview, but back then, he was talking about the art of linking watchmaking with emotion. Now, the phrase returns, just as Lisa embarks on her new independent journey after YG Entertainment. Could it be his way of saying, "I'm with you, wherever you go"? Moments later, another piece of the puzzle appeared. Lisa was seen at Incheon Airport wearing a Tag Heuer Aquaracer, the exact same model Frederic had posted about 1 week earlier. Fan accounts exploded. He's talking to her through captions. This is luxury-level love language. Everything connects, because they do. Within hours, hashtags like #LISXFrederic and #Arnault Code trended across Twitter and TikTok, with millions of views dissecting every second of Frederic's post. And then came the twist. Frederic uploaded a 7-second Instagram story. Just his wrist. A Tag Heuer. The time? 3:27.3 hours later, Lisa posted a mirror selfie on her own Instagram. Her caption? Dizzy 3.27 Dizzy White Heart. A perfect mirror. The same numbers. The same symbols. Fans called it the Arnault Code. Two worlds, Kpop and luxury fashion, quietly communicating through time, captions, and timing. But some observers saw something else. The emergence of a new kind of power couple. Lisa, the unstoppable global icon redefining freedom and independence in K-pop. Frederic, the young visionary shaping the next chapter of European luxury. Two leaders of influence, bound by curiosity and silence. Industry insiders whispered that Lisa's next solo project might involve European partners, possibly from LVMH's orbit. The connections, once again, seemed to align. Every post, every emoji, every subtle moment now felt charged with meaning. When Lisa appeared at a Celine event, Frederic posted "iconic night." When she performed in Bangkok, he uploaded a photo of a world map, a single red dot marked on Thailand. For the fans, this wasn't random anymore. It was a story unfolding in real time, and behind the elegance, behind the glamour, something more personal was taking shape. It wasn't just about a rumored romance. It was about two people, both under the global spotlight, trying to communicate in the only way they could, through symbols, through timing, through art. Still, the world remains divided. Is it real, or is it an elaborate marketing synergy between K-pop's biggest star and the heir to Europe's most powerful luxury empire? As the speculation grows, one thing's undeniable: Frederic Arnault, usually private and composed, is now part of one of the most fascinating narratives in pop culture. And Lisa, ever graceful, ever silent, continues to say nothing at all. But every smile, every glance, every post feels like an answer the world is trying to decode. Each move draws the same question: is this love, or legend? Whatever the truth is, fans are watching closer than ever. Every new caption, every watch, every timestamp could mean something, or nothing at all, but one truth remains. Whenever Frederic posts something new, the internet stops, because somewhere, hidden between luxury and lyrics, there might just be a name he never writes. But everyone can feel Lisa speech balloon. What do you think? Is this love in code, or just coincidence in motion? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to follow for more updates on the mystery between Frederic Arnault and Lisa BLACKPINK, the story that keeps the entire world guessing. Fire, because in the world of fame and fortune, nothing is ever just coincidence. Fire. And just when the internet began to cool down, Frederic did something no one saw coming. A post so subtle, so carefully timed, that even the most skeptical fans couldn't dismiss it anymore. It appeared at exactly 12:12 a.m. Paris time, a black and white photograph of a vintage Tag Heuer watch resting on a marble table. The caption, "Time always tells the truth." Within minutes, fans noticed the reflection again, faint, blurry, but there. This time, it wasn't a silhouette. It was a familiar sparkle, almost identical to the diamond ring Lisa wore during her last performance in Macau. The internet went wild, theories poured in. Was Frederic referencing their rumored anniversary? Was 12/12 a secret date, December 12th, perhaps something meaningful between them? Or was he teasing something bigger, something yet to come? Lisa, as always, stayed silent, but 12 hours later, she uploaded a story of her own, a quiet moment on a balcony overlooking the city lights, the caption reading simply, "Truth finds its way sparkles." 2 captions. 2 timelines. One invisible thread for fans. This wasn't coincidence anymore. It was rhythm. A private dialogue unfolding through the language of images, light, and time. Every move now felt orchestrated, intentional, poetic, and that's when mainstream media began to catch up. Fashion outlets from Vogue to Harper's Bazaar began running features not just on Lisa's style evolution, but on the mysterious influence behind her new elegance. One headline read, "From Paris to Seoul, the silent dialogue between Lisa and Frederic Arnault." Suddenly, the whispers turned into conversations. Could Lisa, the most followed K-pop idol on Instagram, really be in a relationship with the son of Bernard Arnault, the world's richest man? Would the heiress of LVMH truly cross paths with a global pop icon in such a private yet public way? Behind closed doors, insiders hinted that their connection ran deeper than anyone knew. A few stylists mentioned seeing Frederic at private events where Lisa performed. One music executive claimed he had seen both their names attached to a confidential project slated for next spring, something involving a luxury brand, music, and storytelling. And just as speculation hit its peak, a new photo surfaced, Frederic, walking through the streets of Paris, holding a small camera. In his shots? Not landscapes. Not architecture. But blurred portraits, flashes of movement, a glimpse of a woman's silhouette in the corner of one frame. Fans zoomed in. The outfit looked familiar. A cropped jacket. The same style Lisa wore during her Paris Fashion Week appearance last year. Comment sections exploded. He's documenting her story. The camera is his way of keeping her close. This is beyond rumor, it's art disguised as affection. Even skeptics began to waver. Because this wasn't about a single photo anymore. It was a narrative, subtle, intimate, cinematic. Then came the most telling sign of all. During a high-profile LVMH event in Geneva, Frederic was asked about his inspiration for the brand's newest line of watches, a collection called Eclipse. He smiled slightly and replied, "Sometimes, inspiration doesn't come from time itself, but from the person who makes you forget it." The crowd applauded. But those who knew, really knew, froze, because Lisa had once said in a 2021 interview, "When I'm on stage, I forget time completely. That's how I know I'm where I belong." The parallels were undeniable. Fans began connecting these quotes like pieces of a cosmic puzzle. The Eclipse collection's campaign visuals featured soft light, movement, and shadows that formed the letters L and A in abstract shapes, initials that coincidentally matched both Lisa and Arnault. And while the world speculated, Lisa quietly continued her path. Her solo brand, LLOUD, expanded across Asia and Europe. Her music took on deeper tones, richer visuals, and more emotional storytelling, all while her public image grew increasingly refined, elegant, timeless. Almost Parisian. Some saw coincidence. Others saw connection, but there's something magnetic about the way their stories keep crossing paths, from luxury events to cryptic captions, from private jets to the silent language of timepieces and glances. One viral tweet summed it up best. This isn't gossip anymore. It's poetry written in code, one photo at a time. And maybe that's what keeps the world so captivated, not whether they're together, but how the mystery keeps unfolding. Because every time the dust settles, another clue surfaces. A lyric, a post, a reflection in glass. The silence between them speaks louder than any confirmation ever could. So maybe the question isn't are they together anymore. Maybe the real question is, what story are they trying to tell us? Because as long as the world keeps watching, as long as the flashes keep going off, and as long as those words, everything connects, keep echoing in our minds, one thing will always remain true. Time may reveal the truth, but sometimes, the most beautiful secrets are the ones that never need to be said out loud. Speech balloon. What do you think? Is this coded romance between Lisa and Frederic real, or just the perfect illusion of two worlds colliding? Let us know your take below, and keep your eyes open, because when it comes to these two, the next clue could drop at any moment. Fire, because love, especially in the language of the elite, is never spoken, only shown. Fire. And then, just when everyone thought the mystery had reached its peak, something happened that reignited the entire internet. Lisa arrived in Paris again. No official schedule. No performance announced. Just a single sighting at Charles de Gaulle Airport, dressed in an oversized beige trench coat, sunglasses, and a simple silver watch that fans instantly recognized. It wasn't just any watch. It was the limited edition TAG Heuer Eclipse, the very same model Frederic had unveiled 2 months earlier. Within hours, her arrival dominated every headline. Lisa in Paris, coincidence or connection? Read one. Another wrote, when time tells love stories, Lisa's return sparks new Arnault rumors. But this time, something felt different. The energy online wasn't just excitement. It was tension, the kind that builds when a secret is on the verge of being revealed, because later that night, Frederic posted again. A dimly lit photo of the Seine River at midnight, reflections of the city shimmering on the surface. His caption read, some moments don't need to be photographed. They just need to be felt. Fans went into full detective mode. They compared the ripples of the river to the view from a luxury suite at Hotel de Crillon, a place where Lisa had been spotted staying during Fashion Week last year. They even matched the streetlight's reflection pattern. It was identical. Theories spread like wildfire. They're both in Paris, at the same time, same place. The river photo looks like her favorite spot. He's telling us without telling us. And then, the pattern repeated. Lisa posted a few hours later. No text. Just a soft image of a moonlit window, jazz music in the background, and a single emoji, mantelpiece clock, the watch emoji. The exact symbol Frederic had used once in his 2023 interview when describing the connection between emotion and design. Was this confirmation? A shared message between two souls who couldn't speak openly but refused to stay silent? Fans began creating threads, videos, and analyses. Some pointed out that Lisa's latest track, an unreleased snippet she teased on LLOUD's account, contained the lyrics, "I don't need to say it out loud / you already know somehow." And that line matched almost word for word Frederic's previous post. Some things don't need to be said to be understood. Coincidence? Maybe. But it was getting harder to call it that. Meanwhile, industry insiders started to whisper about something even more shocking: that Lisa was in talks to headline a global luxury campaign under LVMH's umbrella, one rumored to redefine the boundary between art, music, and couture. The creative director? None other than Frederic Arnault. Neither party confirmed it, but one executive leaked a line from the campaign brief: "When rhythm meets precision, time becomes emotion." For fans who had followed this saga from the start, that sentence was a thunderclap. Rhythm meets precision, Lisa's world colliding with Frederic's. Music and time. Kpop and craftsmanship. Emotion and elegance. The fandom exploded again. Clips of Lisa wearing the Eclipse watch flooded TikTok, each one synced to romantic instrumentals. Articles dissected their parallel careers, both self-made in their own ways, both redefining global culture through their craft, and yet, amid all the speculation, neither of them said a single word. No denials. No confirmations. Just silence, but the kind of silence that feels full, because every time Lisa steps out in public, there's always something: a new watch model, a subtle caption, or a song lyric that seems to echo his words. And every time Frederic posts, there's always an undercurrent of something unspoken, the poetic, restrained tone that fans swear carries her presence. Reporters began calling it the Paris parallel. Two lives, two worlds, running side by side but never officially crossing. At least, not yet. But then came one final spark, a moment that changed everything. At the Eclipse Gala in Paris, TAG Heuer's biggest annual event, Frederic stepped onto the red carpet in his usual understated style. Cameras flashed, interviewers shouted questions, and then, as he turned to face the crowd, something unexpected happened. A brief silence. A commotion from the back of the hall, and then, Lisa. She appeared for the first time at an LVMH-affiliated event, wearing a black silk gown, simple jewelry, and, unmistakably, the Eclipse watch. The crowd froze. Paparazzi lights burst like fireworks. Frederic smiled, a subtle, knowing smile, and extended his hand as she walked past. Just a moment, no words, no statement. But the cameras caught it, that tiny exchange that said everything without needing to say a thing. The internet broke. It's real. The code has been solved. Everything connects, literally. For hours, clips of their brief encounter dominated every platform. Fans replayed it in slow motion, frame by frame, searching for every micro-expression. The look in her eyes. The smile on his face, and for the first time, neither of them looked like they were hiding, because maybe, after all the mystery, all the coded messages, and all the silence, this was their way of finally saying it, not through captions, not through reflections, but through presence. Two people. One moment. And a connection the whole world could feel. Speech balloon. So what do you think? Was this the silent confirmation fans had been waiting for? Or just another perfectly timed coincidence in a story too poetic to be real? Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure: when Lisa and Frederic are in the same city, the world can't look away. Fire, because sometimes, love doesn't speak, it shows. Fire.